There are over 2 billion children in the world, living very different lives.
Mama, I accidentally licked my lipstick.
All dreaming of their futures.
I want to be an author. I want to be a rock star, but I don't know how to play the guitar.
But how does where we live and how we're raised make us the person we'll become? From megacities to deserts. In this series, we film with children all around the world and across Britain to explore everything from how we become independent.
What's the furthest you girls have been all by yourselves without any grown-ups?
1 meter.
Naughtiness.
Look at me!
And the differences between boys and girls today.
Girls are cleverer than boys because they have bigger brains.
Twin doctors and scientists, Chris and Xand van Tulleken, will conduct extraordinary experiments to test the limits of what modern children are capable of.
Whoa.
Oh, man alive.
And find out what it means to grow up in the 21st century.
What's the best thing about being away from Mum and Dad?
We can do whatever we want. We were on our own and it was like we were bigger than we are. This is the best time of my life. What is your problem? Get off.
It seems that inside every child lives a little angel and a little devil.
That's the naughtiest thing a child could ever do.
Crashed into a car.
The child can't drive a car, though.
Yeah, just punch it open. Sometimes Miles did punch my dad in the willy and he doesn't like it.
But how and why do children develop a sense of what's right and wrong?
Scarlett?
When I started sitting him on the step, he just sat there and laughed at me.
Got you.
They're just boisterous. They like the rough play.
Are we born naughty or do we learn it?
You know which one is which? No. Why would you dress your twin sons identically?
The Van Tullekens are identical twins, which means they share the same DNA.
They both look like you, I think.
If the key to our behaviour lies in our genes, you would expect Chris and Xand to have been as naughty as each other.
I have here some of your old school reports.
OK.
Geography. He appears to have done very little preparation for the exam.
This is a letter from our head teacher to announce to my parents that I've got a Saturday detention. I don't recall you getting many detentions.
I don't think I got any detentions ever.
We've got this weird evil twin, good twin thing going on. But of course, we've got the same genes.
You all have good and bad in us, don't we?
I think everyone has a sort of an angel and a devil on their shoulder, but we've just got it in real life, at least as children.
If our nature can't be explained solely by our genes, what is it then that makes one child naughtier than another? In an attempt to get to the bottom of this age-old question, Doctors Chris and Xand are heading to London's Covent Garden, a mecca of temptation.
By comparing children from a range of backgrounds all over the world, we can understand how and when we start to develop a sense of right and wrong.
So today we're going to be doing experiments where we give kids the opportunity to be good and bad, to be honest and dishonest. And we're going to take away the grown-ups who normally set the boundaries, their parents, and then we're going to see what sorts of things impact their behaviour and their decision-making.
ready to take on the Doctor's moral maze are 4 groups of Planet Child kids. To explore how background affects behaviour, they've been chosen from different families across Britain. From East London, the Samuels family with 7-year-old twins Taiya and Tyiana.
Sometimes we argue with each other. Oh my gosh!
If they do something wrong, they're kind of quick, sheepishly, to let us know.
Yeah.
From Leeds, the ever-expanding Balls family with 6-year-old Grace and 7-year-old Alfie.
I'm the silliest one in the family, but me and Grace together, I think we can be the naughtiest in the family.
From Cornwall, the tight-knit sisters of the Harris family, Lottie, aged 5, and her younger sisters Betty, aged 4, and Nora, aged 3.
Are you ticklish? Yes, I'm very ticklish.
And from the Yorkshire Dales,
I can't do it. I'll help you. Don't drip it!
it's a return for 5-year-old farming cousins, Kieron and Rita.
Who is the naughtiest?
Oh, Rita, because she doesn't play with me.
The first of the Doctor's experiments takes place across the main concourse, in a sweet shop, rigged with spying equipment.
This innocent-looking box of handmade fudge is actually a hidden camera. There we go. So, we've got dozens of these hidden all over the shop. This is like being in the FBI. It's like a sting operation. So I'm going to be watching behind the scenes and see what goes on.
First to take part in this temptation test are the youngest children, aged 3 to 5. Cornish sisters Lottie, Betty and Nora.
Hello! How are you guys?
And Yorkshire cousins, Kieron and Rita.
Ow. Are you going to be poking each other all day? Good. You're going to go to a sweet shop. How do you feel about sweets? Pretty fun, isn't it? And we're going to do it without the mums.
Yeah.
OK? So you're on your own.
Yeah.
And off you go. And look after each other, please. Don't run. Don't run. Kieron.
Oh, the apple market's over there. Whoa.
Having bid farewell to their parents, the children must find the sweet shop, where they expect to meet Xand.
Come on, you don't need to hide. I know where it is.
But what they don't know is Xand's going to be very late, leaving them alone, surrounded by treats.
I can see the sweet shop. Found it.
Hi, kids. I'm just going to pop out for lunch. Would you mind just looking after the shop for me? And don't let anyone touch or eat my sweets.
Hey!
Is that all right? Thank you. See you soon.
Are we allowed one for ourselves? No.
Doctors Chris and Xand are watching on from the basement.
So we have a group of children, aged 5 and under, in a sweet shop, unsupervised by adults.
As children's brains develop, they gain better self-control and become more capable of obeying rules.
I just wish I had some of these.
But up to the age of 6, emotional impulses often win the battle over logical thought.
Oh my God!
But there are places in the world where breaking the rules can have severe consequences. 7-year-old Uuakhuihe lives in the remote desert of northern Namibia. He's a member of the ancient Himba tribe, where from the earliest point, children are expected to toe the line. In this harsh environment, rules are enforced with firm discipline. But surely even Himba children don't do as they're told all the time. An enticing-looking box is placed in the centre of the village. Uuakhuihe and his friends are given one instruction. Will their curiosity get the better of them when they're left unattended? It appears the children in this village have impressive self-control. Back in Covent Garden, the British children take under a minute to break the shopkeeper's first rule: no touching.
Look how much I've got.
This is like watching a heist. Do you know what I mean?
I'm having a lollipop.
But will they be able to resist breaking the second rule? No eating.
So I wonder how long are they going to last?
I mean, how long would you last?
In London's Covent Garden,
You're going to go to a sweet shop. How do you feel about sweets?
twin doctors Chris and Xand van Tulleken are conducting a series of experiments.
Oh my God.
A group of 3 to 5-year-olds have been asked to look after a sweet shop until Xand arrives.
Right, now I need another bag.
But they've already broken the shopkeeper's first rule: don't touch.
So they haven't actually eaten anything yet, but they have not been able to stop themselves from having some contact with the pick and mix.
There's a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex that's involved in skills such as planning, memory, and self-control.
I smell chocolate.
The development of self-control has been famously studied in this simple test.
Yeah, I can as well. Oh.
Children are offered a deal. They can have a treat now,
I knew it.
or if they wait 10 minutes, they can have 2. Up to 3 years old, the vast majority tuck straight in. From 4 to 5, the children become better at distracting themselves from immediate gratification. And by age 6, most children have learnt to contain their urges. Impulse control develops into adulthood, with the prefrontal cortex being one of the last areas of the brain to be fully developed. So it takes some practice.
It tastes yummy. Oh my gosh, look at mine, guys. I'm just filling my whole thing.
In the sweet shop, the 3 to 5-year-olds still haven't eaten anything.
Don't eat anything without asking. That is the rule. I'm giving it for Chris. They're for Chris. I'm going to let him eat some of these.
This is brilliant. So what they're saying to each other is they're not taking the sweets for themselves.
No, it's for Chris, you know.
So they're telling each other that they're filling the bags for you, not for themselves.
That is what they're doing, isn't
They
it?
know they're sailing close to the wind here, but they found a way of justifying their behaviour.
It's quite clever.
I'm getting one for Chris and one for me. Right, now I need another
As the
bag.
pick and mix bags pile up,
Mine. I have 2 bags.
one child is not joining in.
Guys, who can't eat that much? No, he can save some.
4-year-old Betty is attempting to stop the others.
Guys, have to put some back. No. In a shop, normally we buy sweets and then we pay them. It's wrong to eat the sweets without paying. Do not come undone.
At home in Cornwall, Betty lives with her mum, dad, and 6 brothers and sisters.
I really like being in a big family. The best thing is being in a big family is looking after each other. I can speak cow.
I personally don't think you can get any better than what the kids have got at the moment.
Free range.
Blackberries.
Our garden's an acre and they have the full run of it as much as they want.
I'm the leader, follow the leader.
I should hope my kids know right from wrong. We try and teach them values and respect and all that. But obviously they're going to have moments where they're going to be little rebels.
I'm a good girl. Mummy and Daddy are going to be really proud of me.
In the sweet shop, Betty's still trying to police the situation.
I think you're going to be in trouble with the lady.
I think what's going on is her sense of justice is offended. She's very worried about getting in trouble, and that's her priority, is dealing with those things right now.
We're not wasting them. Kieran's wasting them. He's getting loads.
I wonder if this is because she's from a big family, lots of siblings, and she's had to develop this self-confidence to stick up for what she believes in a disagreement.
She's wasting them. She has 2 packs. Don't tell her off. She's my little sister. When the shopkeeper comes, I'm telling her you're being horrible to my little sister. It doesn't matter, Betty. I already got 3.
Despite Betty's best efforts, after 20 minutes, the children finally give in to temptation.
I would eat a Coca-Cola bottle. I'll eat a Coca-Cola bottle.
Sweets have been eaten.
They have.
I'm gonna just have one of these. Oh, I can taste one of these.
And now I think the dam is broken.
That's right.
It's all over.
I just feel like we're at real home. And we got loads of sweets and we can just get them without asking.
Other than Betty, it's not that surprising that all of our under 5s succumb to temptation in just 20 minutes because their brains have really only just started to exercise effective impulse control.
What I'm interested in is, are they going to own up to this?
Right.
Let's see what they say.
Although children over the age of 3 can try to cover up wrongdoing, they're unlikely to be able to lie convincingly.
Let's get those chairs and have a sit down. I want to hear about your day. Now, did any of you eat any of the sweets without paying for them?
I
Did you?
Yeah, we all did.
Do you think we should just tell Megan that we ate a bunch of sweeties?
Tell the truth.
Nora, what do you think?
Tell the truth.
You think we should tell the truth?
Yeah, we should tell
That's
the truth.
interesting. Do you think you should tell the truth even if you're going to get in trouble?
Yeah.
So they gave in to temptation, but they didn't even try and escape punishment. They just lack that sophistication to lie themselves out of trouble.
So you're done?
I'm tired.
Don't get up yet. Finish. Look how many more backs you have.
Encouraging children to be responsible and not misbehave is a preoccupation for parents all over the world.
I'm crying because, look, Teddy found the buzz cutter. Eloise, turn around. Oh my God, oh my God. Do you like your haircut?
No.
In one country, good behaviour is taken very seriously. Seven-year-old Michi begins each day exercising to this disco fusion. Moving in sync like this is thought to encourage cooperation. The Japanese believe disruptive behaviour can be reduced by teaching children to work together. As well as the usual maths and science lessons, they are encouraged to take collective responsibility for their environment. They tend to the gardens and are in charge of keeping the school clean.
きやすいから丁寧にやる。
僕が一番その学校のコンセプトで共感したのは、一緒になって、作るっていうことが。
This sense of community is also encouraged during meal times. The children take it in turns to serve each other and are put in charge of various committees.
牛乳の係から報告をします。昨日のヨーグルトの残りは5個でした。少し減らしましょう。落とし物係から報告をします。どこに落ちていたかわからないハンカチです。
じゃあ言ってください。
みちくんいいことしたいんですよね。いいことをしたいっていう気持ち結構あるよね。
From 2018, the Japanese made dotuku, or moral education, part of the curriculum in schools. Perhaps unsurprisingly, they have one of the lowest crime rates in the world.
1円を拾った。交番に届けた。人に取られるといけないから。ずっと自分が持っていっちゃうから。よかったと思った。
In this revealing educational film, the footage charmingly demonstrates what happens when Japanese children undergo an honesty test. The children are dropped off at a bus stop. The person in front of them drops a wallet without appearing to notice. Leaving the children with a moral dilemma. The footage optimistically suggests all the Japanese children returned the wallet. Unlike Japan's emphasis on collaboration, British children live in a culture that promotes individuality. But does that make them any less honest? Back in Covent Garden, Doctors Chris and Xand are going to replicate the dropped wallet test with our 3 to 5-year-olds.
Okay, so that's the drop.
The bank. Oh.
Kieran's seen it. Is he going to take it back to the owner? I mean, she's literally just there.
I got all the money.
If you lose your wallet in Japan, there's a 90% chance of it being returned to you. In Britain, it's just 25%. Doctors Chris and Xand van Tulleken have set up a test in London's Covent Garden to see how a group of British children will react to someone losing their money.
Kieron, where did you get the money from? He got it on there. It was off of the lady. Kieron, you've got to ask before getting.
Who do you think's the naughtiest, really?
Oh!
5-year-old cousins Kieron and Rita live in the Yorkshire Dales. They spend most of their time playing on the family farm.
They are either lovely with each other.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 eggs in here.
Or they fight like cat and dog. He does push boundaries like any child does. Come on, into bed.
Kieron can be a bit of a handful.
No, Kieron, get back. No, get back into bed. We haven't finished. When I first started sitting him on the step when he was a few years old, he just sat there and laughed at me. Night, night, Kieron. Love you.
No, Kieron.
He even said to me, "Oh, I'll take myself to the step. Come on, behave. Good boy." Right, keep still.
He's naughty a lot. No, I aren't. Yes, you are. Sometimes I am, but not a lot. Yes, you are a lot. Kieron, got to ask before getting.
In Covent Garden, his cousin Rita has her own way of laying down the law.
This is not what I was expecting. I think I'd better go intervene. Hold on. So you found the lady's money. So is it the lady's money or is it your money?
No.
Is it finders keepers?
Yeah.
You think it is?
No, finders keepers, it's not good.
You think you should give it back to the lady? So what do you think? Can we keep the money or do we have to give...
the money! Give it back.
So Rita wanted to give it back, Kieron wanted to keep it. And I think that probably reflects that social rules around personal property are not taught as rigidly to young kids here as they are in Japan.
It's part of healthy development for children to push boundaries.
Stop now! That is enough. That is very naughty, isn't it?
Yes.
To learn what's allowed and what's forbidden.
Do you know any naughty words?
Yes.
What are they?
I can't say them.
Tell me one.
I'm not allowed. Seagulls? Seagulls. Because they always, when they always...
Naughty words, not
Naughty
birds.
Oh.
Having seen how children aged 5 and under struggle with self-control, Doctors Chris and Xand are about to find out if a group of older children can resist their temptation challenge.
Hello, hello. Hi girls, how are you? Give me 5. Very nice. How are you doing?
The older group includes 6- and 7-year-old Alfie and Grace from Leeds.
Alfie, are you quite keen to get rid of your parents?
Yes!
And twins Taiya and Tyiana from East London.
Kids only? Girls?
Age 7, Taiya and Tyiana live with their older brother and mum and dad.
What should we do first? People think we're special. Hey, look at that! It is special because it's very rare having twins. And we're the only twins in the Samuel family. What colour do you want to have? Just choose. Purple.
The twins regularly take part in regional dance competitions.
All right, tell me when to stop. Ready?
Stop.
1, 2, 3.
Their success has been earned through countless hours of dedication and discipline.
9. Back straight, please.
With encouragement from mum and dad.
Go.
If we do something wrong, Mum would be like, start that all over again.
Taya, what is that? That was terrible. Stretch them legs.
Point your toes next time. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again until we do it perfectly.
Jump arms. Much better.
You ready? Stay there. Not long enough. Longer. Always give at least 3 seconds, yeah? Try again.
Secondary school teacher Mark puts the twins top of the class when it comes to good behaviour.
That was 4 seconds.
Oh.
Our kids are not really naughty. Of course they're going to have their moments. Any child does. They've never done anything like,
that's true.
Oh my word, I can't believe you've done that. If they do something wrong, they're kind of quick, sheepishly, to let us know.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10.
Since you all seem quite excited about it, should we say goodbye to Mum and Dad? And like that.
Bye, Daddy. Bye, Mum.
So, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, off you go. Bye. Don't run. There's no rush. So this is an interesting situation in terms of naughtiness, because what we know about kids over the age of 5 is that as their brains develop, they get better at self-control.
Let's look over there. No, I'm sure it's down here somewhere.
But we also know that around 6 or 7, they get much more interested in group loyalty, and so their behaviour is much more affected by the others around them. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the group dynamic plays out.
The children arrive at the sweet shop just before closing time. They've been told to wait for Dr. Xand.
Here they're here.
Hi, kids. I've actually just got to quickly go and sort something out.
The shopkeeper leaves them in charge.
Okay. Look at them. No, I'm too forced to eat them.
They're here. They're alone.
Okay.
The children's parents watch on a monitor next door.
Oh, chocolate raisins. No!
So this is interesting. The twins come from a very disciplined household. And it looks at the moment like without adult supervision, they seem the most likely to break the rules.
Taiya, that's naughty.
Don't you put that back.
For now, Taiya and Tyiana go along with the rules laid down by 7-year-old Alfie.
Are you actually going to eat one of those? No, don't. Bad girl.
As the eldest of 6,
Hello, girls.
Alfie takes on more responsibility than most his age.
There's 8 people in my family. It's kind of shocking how many babies Mummy has. When Poppy is crying, I bounce her up and down. Say hi, Poppy. She can't actually talk for some reason.
With 4 sisters under the age of 2, Alfie is the role model for the younger children.
All hands to the pump, isn't it? Alfie definitely carries a load.
But when he helps, it is out of choice, isn't it?
Give her a tap on the back.
Mummy can be very frustrated sometimes because she has to look after all the babies. Luckily, I like being a big brother because I really like helping. I love you to the moon and stars, my precious little one.
When we go to school, pick-up times, that's when he's particularly helpful, sometimes overly helpful, and I'm like, it's all right, Alfie, I'm okay. Or
Like when we're touching noses.
Do you feel like you have to sort of set a good example?
Yes, because I've been doing a little bad things recently and they've been copying me. The end. But look at that marshmallow dipped in melted chocolate! I want it now! Come and sit down. Right now, I feel so sad.
After 20 minutes, Alfie has managed to keep the group from breaking rank.
I think we've got to step it up a gear. I want to send in a member of the crew to pose as a passerby.
And they're going to break the rules?
I want to find out what Alfie's limits are. What's going to happen when he sees a grown-up breaking the rules?
Okay, okay.
Research has shown children are far more likely to break a rule if they see an adult break it first. So what effect will our naughty stooge have on the children's self-control?
Oh, these look tasty.
I want one! Wait, can you have one? Can you have one? I love gummy. You can quickly nick one, I won't tell anyone. We can do anything we want.
They're going to do it. They're going to break.
I'm shocked by the girls.
I'm gonna take another one.
They've been easily led onto the bad path.
I want another one!
I thought they were stronger than that.
Chocolate.
This has completely changed their sense of responsibility, hasn't it?
It's like one little sweet has totally altered their moral universe.
Yeah, they've essentially been given permission to misbehave, and Alfie's role as the rule enforcer has just evaporated.
This tastes so good. That's lovely. Come on, everybody, get everything that you want.
The dam has broken, and now it is a chocolate landslide.
Yeah, I'm having some cake. Let's have a sweet party! Yay! Yeah! We're having a daytime feast. We're having the feast. We're having the feast. Take what you want. I don't mind if I do. Put it where we're putting. London is the best place in the world.
The children may have told themselves they have permission. But what happens when the police drive by?
Police! Duck! Duck down! I see them!
If you have to hide when the police drive by, you're doing something wrong.
Is the police still there? No. You can get up now.
They know they're guilty.
They know they're doing something.
They know they're doing something wrong. But how are they going to respond when they're accused?
Well, let's see how they plead. Hey guys, how are you?
Very good.
You've been alone in the sweet shop. Now, you didn't eat anything, did you?
Yeah. We ate some chocolate, marshmallows. They were saying, eat me, eat me. And we started eating it.
So they've all confessed. The group mentality is still strong, but will they spare a thought for the shopkeeper?
Do you think she's going to be happy that we've eaten all these sweets?
No.
OK, what do you think you could tell her?
A robber!
Kids start to cover up wrongdoing from as early as 2, and they get more and more sophisticated at doing it as they get older. Now, in this case, they've cooked up this story that a robber has stolen the sweets. So I want to see how imaginative they can be with that under pressure.
What on earth has happened in here?
Well, a robber took some of the sweet.
So tell me exactly what happened.
So he ran in here and he took some. And he stuffed it. I can tell.
Okay.
So his voice did sound a little suspicious, and they had a black mask and a black woolly hat with no bubble on the top. It escaped from prison. Yeah. And that's why you just saw a police car drive by.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Did you not try and save my chocolates?
We tried, but he was too powerful. And then the robber said we could dig into anything we want. And we said no. And then the robber stuffed us with chocolate and he made us chew it and swallow it.
He made you chew it and swallow it?
Yeah.
Though we encourage children to tell the truth, early signs of lying are linked to higher intelligence and emotional development.
Well, thank you for looking after the shop the best that you could.
For children around the world, learning how to be fair is an important part of developing respect for others.
Ow! I'm Helen. Mommy!
And though we constantly remind toddlers to share, children can't fully understand the concept until the age of 4. When they start to become more aware of how their actions impact others. But these fledgling skills are challenged when we face unfair situations. With 2 prizes up for grabs, Alfie and Grace are competing to build the tallest tower.
Well, I know how to stand up and stop kneeling down.
Alfie uses his slightly advanced engineering skills to become the clear winner.
Okay, that's my tower.
He now has to choose between these mystery prizes.
I'm going to go for this one.
Unsurprisingly, Alfie opts for the larger-looking prize. But discovers just one small treat. Grace's smaller prize is far more rewarding.
Oh, I've got loads of Cokes in here. No!
deal with this unfair outcome, Alfie appeals to Grace's sense of justice.
Sharing means to me that everyone is being generous and giving people things that they might like. That's what fair means to me.
And when that doesn't work, he gives in to more base impulses.
Oh, Alfie, you know these are mine. Alfie, these are mine. Put them all back. Only one at a time, Alfie. But you have more than me. For Mummy.
Understanding when to follow rules.
God is straight. Thank you for daily bread.
Or break them is something that takes years to learn, including whether it's ever good to lie.
Do you know what it means to tell a lie?
You'll get a long nose. The one who lies the most is Judah.
It's thought humans start learning the skills of deception as early as 6 months. When babies cry, not from distress, but to get attention. Children become increasingly sophisticated at lying, firstly to protect themselves, then later to protect others.
Lying is a bad thing, but sometimes you've got to, otherwise you might hurt someone's feelings.
White lies are a kind of what we call pro-social behaviour, and they're actually really, really important for holding society together. Now, 90% of kids have figured out how to lie by the age of 4, but telling a white lie is more sophisticated.
Chris and Xand have a test to see if the older group of 6 and 7-year-olds are able to protect Xand's feelings using white lies.
As a special treat for Chris, I stayed up all night making him ice cream. I've made him my own special flavour with my secret ingredients. And I want you to try it. I honestly think this is the best ice cream I've ever made, but I'm going to go further. I think this is the nicest flavour of ice cream in the whole world, but it's a secret recipe. I'm going to give you each a scoop.
What the children don't know is the ice cream has been laced with salt and vinegar.
Don't try it or even smell it until I tell you when.
OK, first of all, how are they going to react to Xand's unpleasant ice cream? Are they going to be able to hide their disgust?
OK, are you ready? Are you all ready? Yeah. OK, I'm going to have a big mouthful as well. 3, 2, 1. What? What? It's not nice. Really? Come on, it tastes quite nice.
Now, Xand's still pretending to be excited about his new ice cream flavour. When he reveals his recipe, are they going to try and spare his feelings, or are they just going to tell him bluntly it's a bad idea? That's what I want to know.
Shall I tell you what flavour ice cream it is?
What?
So the secret flavour that I've made is salt and vinegar flavour.
Wow, that's really good! I never heard of that flavour, but it's really good.
It's my own invention. Do you think I could sell it all over the country?
It's special to sell it. I like the aftertaste.
And that flavour will stay for a long time.
While these children's white lies are easy to spot, research shows parents are only able to tell when their own child is lying, about half the time.
The best bit, I can't choose because it's so good.
The children have all been able to come up with a white lie,
I think it's so good.
but Alfie's is the most well-developed.
I really enjoyed how you really thought of all your favourite flavours and also what your brother liked, and you mixed them all together to make an even better flavour.
Whoa, that's a really nice compliment. Thanks very much.
So this is pro-social lying in action. These kids have all shown that they've developed enough empathy to tell a white lie to prevent someone they care about being upset. Right, time for me to go and eat some ice cream.
You can give all the rest to your brother.
You're right, Alfie. Go on, Chris, tuck in.
Another big old spoonful here.
I think he really, really likes it.
It's one of your ice creams that has a sort of fiery, acidic quality.
So we've made a bit of a mess of the sweet shop.
So do you want to help us tidy it up?
Fair enough. Shall we do the tidying up?
We'll do it.
All right, you have all been brilliant.
You've been brilliant.
Thank you
5.
very much
Get to your
indeed.
parents.
Give me 5, give me 10.
So we want our kids to be honest. We don't want them to be naughty, obviously. But particularly in our part of the world, we want them to be individuals. And to become a strong individual, you've got to learn to push boundaries. It's vital.
Bye. Off you go. Go on. Bye, Gracie.
Bye, Gracie.
So rather than seeing a very clear boundary between good behaviour and bad behaviour, it's possible to see all of it as the skills that you need to become a capable adult. So maybe we can relax a bit.